Where to buy houses when housing prices and mortgage rates are at a record high. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode at Novarise Invest, your channel for financial education. So today we decided to create an episode in response to everything that has been going on in the market, the crazy prices, the crazy rate hikes, what's about to come. And it was meant to provide everyone with options and also to show you that there are choices when it comes to finding affordable places to invest in. So today's episode was created for everyone out there, whether you're a first-time home buyer, whether you're looking for a more affordable place to buy or to rent, or even if you are in retirement. I know that we do have a couple of people who follow us that are about to hit retirement or that they're currently in retirement age, and they have left comments asking questions about what options do you have given that your source of income is actually fixed since you're no longer working. So for all of you out there, you have come to the right episode, and let's get started. Before we start, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications button. So before we dive into the areas where you can find a more affordable lifestyle, let's first take a look at the current market conditions so that way you stay on top of everything and you stay informed so that you can make the best decision going forward. So this article that you're seeing right here in front of you was released on March 6th, and it talks about the current conditions in real estate. So according to this article, home prices reach a 34-year record, and mortgage rates could be the final nail in the coffin for some home buyers, right? And as we proceed in reading the article, the outlook could be a little bit depressing, but don't worry. Once again, take everything with a grain of salt, because our goal here is to maintain you well informed so you can make an informed decision and not let emotions guide your decision making process. So according to this article by Go Banking Rates, housing data released this week confirmed what many industry watchers already knew, which is home prices in the US have been rising at their fastest rate in decades, and there is every reason to believe that prices will continue to push higher in the months to come. That trend, combined with an expected rise in mortgage rates for 2022, could price some home buyers completely out of the market. Experts say average home prices in the United States rose 18.8% in 2021, according to the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index. So that was the biggest increase in 34 years of data and well above the 10.4 gain recorded in 2020. And every region of the country witnessed higher prices last year, with the South and the Southeast notching the highest gains at more than 25% each. Once again, I know it is a very depressing outlook, but do not let that deter you from what is about to come, because there's always choices, there's always going to be opportunities. So now let's move on to the list that I was able to find, also provided by Go Banking Rates. And this was the list that was created to showcase the best places in every state to live on a fixed income. And as you're going through this article, it might give you the impression that this list was originally created just for the retirement community, but it doesn't have to be this way, because for the most part, we all live on a fixed income. Some people receive a fixed income from one job, and some of us might have side gigs, a couple of jobs here and there, but we're still living on whatever is fixed by what we can make. So if you're not part of the retired community, do not isolate yourself, because what I'm about to share with you in this article could be very helpful for anyone, once again, looking to make the most out of their savings, make the most out of their money, or why not just simply buying a home or looking for properties to invest in. So before going on to the list, what this article does is it provides us with a preface to the budget that they leverage in order to make a pick. So according to this article, the average Social Security benefit for retired workers is $1,548 per month, and that comes out to $18,576 in annual benefits for a single person, or $37,152 per year for a couple. And that is about $31,500 less than the U.S. median household income of $68,703, according to the most recent figures from the US Census Bureau. So that means that the budget, or that the salary bucket that was taken into consideration for the places selected in this article, it's going to range somewhere between 18,576 to 68,703. Okay, so this goes to show you that you don't have to make a crazy amount of money. You will still be able to tap into some of the places that I'm about to show you in terms of affordability. So as you can see here, the list starts with Alabama, followed by Alaska, and all the way down to Arizona and all the other states over there, right? So let's just take a look at a couple of properties right here for everyone's benefit. So we have Alabama, Jasper, and Alabama might be the best state to retire on a fixed income, especially if you want your retirement nest egg to stretch the furthest. Jasper has a stable housing market, making it a safe choice for those on a fixed income. Home values increased by 4.84% year over year. So whoever's out there looking to become a home buyer or looking to flip a property, this could be the market for you because the prices have increased 4.84% year over year. However, according to this article, rents drop. So if you're looking to invest in real estate in this area and you're planning on renting your property out and make a living out of that cash flow, this might not be the best place for you, right? But for everyone who is not looking to do cash flow and is just simply looking to buy a home or looking for properties that you can possibly flip for a profit, this could be the area for you. And the median home value in this area is $126,233, which is way under the current market average price of $392,000 per home, according to Business Insider. Now, I know some of you might think, well, okay, so I have this list. What if it doesn't fall within the area that I currently reside in? Because I heard that some employers are requiring some employees to incorporate themselves back into the office. Well, I did look into that, and let me share with you what Bloomberg thinks. So according to Bloomberg, remote work seems more persistent than planners expect, and about 75% of increase in telework will likely be permanent. So this is not just a thing that happened in the pandemic and now that everybody's trying to resume back to their normal lives, that this will go away. Why? Because based on what we have seen, a lot of companies are having a hard time attracting talent because now the baton has flipped and the power relies within the employee. Those days where your employer had the upper hand and dictating how your schedule is going to be, what you need to do, where you have to go, are gone, because now they're having such a hard time attracting talent that they need to become more flexible. And if you're an employee and your current job doesn't really offer that flexibility that you want in terms of working hours or telecommuting, guess what? You can go ahead and find another job that could offer you probably even a higher pay or a better pay and the benefits that you're seeking for. So location is no longer going to be an issue for most employees out there. So just wanted to throw it out there in case you're wondering or in case you are unsure. Now, let's just come back to this article and take a look at the next area right here. And this is in Fairbanks, Alaska. So Alaska is an income tax and sales tax free state. So those who are looking to maximize your dollars to the max, this is the place for you. And Alaska, it's one of the best places to retire on a fixed income. But again, you don't have to only be a retiree. You could be a young professional looking to maximize your money, or why not? You can even move out there with your family in search of better home prices and a more affordable quality of life. So according to this article, home values in Fairbanks increased about 12.09% year over year. Perfect for those looking to build their net worth, looking to build equity on a property, or looking to flip. And the median home value is $255,438, which is once again way better than the average of $392,000 per home, right? And if you're seeking to rent out a property, hey, good news for you, because the median rent in Fairbanks decreased about 2.3% year over year. However, if you are an investor looking to cash flow on this property, you might want to reconsider it because, hey, if rents are not increasing, perhaps this is not a good market for you. Now, I wanted to stop here for a moment and share a great tool with you, because in the midst of all of this, as you're getting through the list and finding out these different areas, the next question that you might come up with is, how do I find a good property that I can afford? And for that, we have foreclosure.com. If you have following us for quite some time, you're already pretty familiar with foreclosure.com. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. Foreclosure.com is an excellent tool for you to find properties under market value that you can go ahead and do some cosmetic renovations or completely flip it, depending on your level of experience, to the house that you want to have. So I started looking into properties in Fairbanks just to give you a feel of what you could find in this platform. So here you go. Here's the listing of the properties. So once again, average price nationwide is $392,000. Average price in Fairbanks is $255,438. Remember that number, $255,438. And if we come to foreclosure.com, you will notice that the prices that you see here are under the average value listed on the article. So you have $140,238, you have $130,000 over here, you have $165,500 over here. So this property list is interesting. So let's just check it out. So we have this house right here. The asking price is $165,500. And if we pay attention to the pictures right here, it looks pretty decent. It has definitely a nice view over here that you can wake up to, especially if you're working from home. And I mean, on the inside, it could use a little bit of a cosmetic renovation. However, it is in living condition. It looks like the house has been cared for. You can tell somebody actually lives here and has built their life over here. So for those who are actually interested, feel free to check out foreclosure.com. In fact, we actually negotiated a 7-day free trial that you can tap into if you use our link down below in the description box. And if you're new to foreclosure.com and you have no idea how to navigate the website, here's an episode that I created not too long ago where I navigate the entire platform and I show you the features of each and one of them and how you can find that dream home that you're so looking to get. So once again, the offer link to foreclosure.com with the free trial is going to be down in the description box down below. So let's come back to this article. But before we do that, if you're enjoying this episode, do not forget to hit the like button right here so you can help this episode rank and help others like you looking for information of this kind. This article, it's very long, okay? We're talking about 50 states here, so I'm not going to go and read the description of every single state out here. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a long time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a couple of more examples just to show you that it doesn't matter whether you're in a very expensive city or a more affordable city, you can still find good deals out there. And a clear example is California, right? Because we keep hearing California this and California that is so expensive, we cannot live there. Everybody has been priced out. Well, I got good news for you, because according to this article, California has an area called Delano. And according to Zillow, the listing price of a typical home in California rests at $668,300, but a median value home in Delano is much less because it is at $257,342. That is, once again, much lower than the national average of $392,000. Home values in Delano rose 12.09% in the past year. So once again, excellent for those who are looking to build their net worth or also looking for deals where they can flip houses and sell it at a profit, right? And that 12.09% is actually above the California average of 10.9%. And good news for those who are looking for long-term investment, because rents also increased by 2.64%. So it seems that Delano has the best of both worlds. So definitely leverage the tools that I just shared with you so far and check it out. So let's just go ahead and keep going down the list. I know Florida has also hit the news very recently. And if you haven't checked that episode, here is the link down in the description below where I talk about the price increases in Miami and some other metropolitan areas out there. But back to this article, Florida, Kissimmee, happens to have a really well hidden gem that you can take a benefit of because home values in Kissimmee went up 7.37% year over year. However, the median home value is only 264,884. Once again, I said only because I am comparing that to the national average of 392,000. So it's well under the national average, which makes it relatively more affordable if you're on a fixed income. Rents also rose 5.7% if you are in the bucket of people who are tuning in looking to find good deals to invest long term and get some cash flow, right? Now, as we move along, I actually want to take a look at New York because I know New York prices have been crazy. And let me see what recommendation they have out here. So we have New York, the town of Orchard Park, and the median value of a home is 255,916. Once again, under the 392,000. And home values in this area have increased about 8.81% year over year, and rents have also gone up over 9%. So it seems that New York, the town of Orchard, has a nice combination for everybody. For those who are looking to retire, for those who are looking to make the best bang for their buck, for those who are looking to find deals, whether it's to flip or to invest long term. If you happen to look into New York, you know where to look. And as we continue down the list, you can see here everything all the way down to the Dakotas, the Tennessee, Utah, Virginia, yada yada. So I will make sure this article is linked down in the description box below, so you can definitely check it out. Now, speaking of foreclosure.com, if you're really interested in checking out the features, here's an episode on the side that you can definitely watch right away so you can learn how to navigate the platform, enjoy the 7-day free trial, and why not possibly find your dream home. So I'll be seeing you at the next episode. Enjoy. Bye-bye.